Hello art nerds, and welcome back to another famous artist video. Today I will be drawing Takashi Murakami in a cute cartoon/anime style while telling you some fun facts you may or may not know. Takashi Murakami is a contemporary artist from Tokyo, Japan. The artist was born in 1962 and is still alive and on the grind today. In 1986, Murakami started at the Tokyo University of Fine Arts. There, he studied Nihonga, a traditional Japanese painting, and graduated 2 years later in 1988. He was most involved in the Superflat and pop culture art styles. Most of his art can be seen using traditional Japanese styles, but he is also known for his kawaii anime-like works too. Murakami's work was featured in many films such as Jellyfish Eyes, Billie Eilish's You Should See Me in a Crown, Superflat Monogram, and many more. The most famous character he created is a character named Mr. Dob. The character is featured in many of Murakami's work and sometimes represents the artist in various ways. Another famous recurring theme in the artwork is his iconic anime-style flowers. They are a representation of Murakami in most of his artwork. Nowadays, it is used on collectibles and fashion items as well as collaborations with various different big brands. Murakami often uses traditional Japanese styles and historical things to express his art. This came in the form of paintings and sculptures. This painting, titled Surfing, is an example of his work using traditional Japanese motifs. Even if the artwork seems really modern, the style of the waves looks very similar to the style depicted in the late Edo period. Murakami loves using different styles from a variety of eras. He used popular features of different characters from Europe, Japan, and the USA. This created Murakami's art style throughout the years. The characters he created became symbols and icons to others. An example would be Murakami's collaboration with a clothing company. In 1999, the artist created designs for t-shirts commissioned by Naoki Takizawa, owner of fashion brand Issey Miyake. During the collaboration, Murakami had to use different patterns and even use shoes as a canvas. Even Mr. Dob was featured in this special clothing line. Murakami used Mr. Dob's eye designs to pattern the entirety of this Parker jacket and its pants. Takashi Murakami was also known for his work with Vans. While working with the shoe company, Murakami hand-painted designs onto their shoes. On them, you could see the symbolic flowers that became an icon of the artist. Murakami also worked with Louis Vuitton, Perrier, Crocs, and many more world-famous brands, making him an international commercial artist. Not only does this artist love to design clothing with his own art, but he also loves wearing his art. Bold fashion statements are made every day in the outfits Murakami often wears. It can range from something very wacky and fun to something weird and interesting for those who see him. In 2000, Murakami started Superflat, an exhibition including various works from different artists that focus on traditional Japanese culture. Styles ranging from ukiyo-e, woodblock work from the Edo period, to kawaii anime were featured at the exhibition. Unlike many other contemporary artists, Murakami loves blurring the lines between traditional Japanese art and modern pop culture, creating his own iconic style. In 2002, Marc Jacobs, Louis Vuitton, and Murakami collaborated to create a new look for Louis Vuitton's logo. Eventually, Murakami used Vuitton's monograms in his paintings and sculptures. Panda was one of the sculptures used on vintage Vuitton trunks. It was used as a statement symbol. This collaboration wasn't the only huge project Murakami had taken on. This Louis Vuitton purse was designed by the artist during the collaboration. Anyone could see this purse is very special compared to the products people may see at the store today. The purse is decorated in the LV logo, but the color isn't the typical brown and beige people see every day. Instead, Murakami decided to add white and a colorful palette to spice things up. From 2003 to 2005, the artist created Reverse Double Helix, a sculpture involving 5 different characters. They included the 23-foot-tall Tongari-kun and 4 other smaller characters. Today, the sculpture is located in New York. It was first introduced in the NY exhibition that Murakami had participated in. Currently, Murakami is still alive and working in Tokyo as well as New York. Though no one knows what he's working on now, his previous works can be seen displayed at Mori Art Museum and Kaikai Kiki Gallery, both in Tokyo, Gagosian Gallery in London, the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, and the Versailles Palace in Versailles. His designs and characters are also seen on high-end fashion, toys, merchandise, labels, and other collectibles with brands around the world. He has won 77 awards in the span of 24 years. In 2003, the artist received a special award during the 46th Fashion Editor Club Awards due to his heavy involvement in the fashion industry. In 2006, Murakami won Best Thematic Museum Show in New York from AICA. Murakami's art had once moved the world so much, he won the International Award, the most influential person in the world, in 2008. More recently, in 2016, the artist had the honor of being deemed the 66th Minister of Education Award for Fine Arts. He broke the barriers of fine art versus commercial art, working with brands from all over the world to create what people see today. The artworks Murakami created touched the hearts of many and even inspired many artists to break the rules of art. His art teachers used to call him talentless because he didn't follow traditional rules. Do you think Murakami is talentless now? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please share it with a fellow art nerd, and if you love receiving quality and free art education, subscribe.
If you'd like to support the channel and the creation of free arts education, become a member on Patreon for working files, behind-the-scenes posts, and discounts on our class offerings. If you enjoyed this video, here's a couple other videos you can check out next.